Are these the way they are? We'll let the cat out of the bag, but I think you know what they are. And then also you want to find the measure of arc CE. So how would you find the measure of arc CE? And it's the addition theorem, I guess you'd say. You just add these two arcs together to get the larger arc. It's not a major arc because this is not a diameter. It's not greater than 180, but it is a larger arc than the other one there. Okay, and lastly, here's another theorem for us. In the same circle, what's going on here? I thought I had a sheet of paper that was marked. There it is. What am I doing, crazy? Here it is. So here's the same sheet of paper, or same print here, but I've marked it up. And all they're saying is that if these two green segments, not segments, chords, right? If these two green chords are congruent, then these two blue segments are congruent. And what they mean by that is that the segments, the chords, if the chords are congruent, then they are equidistant, is our term, equidistant. Because note it is the perpendicular distance to the center. So chords that are congruent, in other words, they have the same length, will be equidistant, will have the same perpendicular distance to the center. And so, in these examples here, they are telling us this is a diameter. They're telling us that the diameter is perpendicular to this chord, and therefore it is bisecting this chord, and therefore these two segments are congruent to each other. You can set these two expressions equal to each other and solve that algebra problem for x. Here we know that these two chords are equidistant from the center, and therefore the two chords must be congruent with each other. And therefore we can set their lengths equal to each other. So take these two expressions, set them equal to each other, and solve that algebraic equation for x. Here we have a diameter that's perpendicular to a chord, and therefore the diameter is bisecting that chord. Therefore these two segments are congruent to each other. Take these two expressions, set them equal to each other, and solve for x. Okay, so a lot of this it's a lot of geometry going on there. Make sure you're tracking with the geometry, but then do the algebra to practice that algebra. Hope that was helpful. May the Lord bless you, and I look forward to seeing you in class.